Yeah, from White Whale 9847. Am I the asshole for losing my shit and screaming at my girlfriend to get out of my house after what she did to after what her stepbrother did? Get the fuck out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft. Anywho, girlfriend was over at my place 2 days ago. We're both 20. She has a stepbrother who's 23. Before this, I'd only met him a few times, and he seemed like a regular dude. She asked if it was okay for him to come over for a couple of hours. I said, why not? He said he would get booze and pizza, and my parents were away visiting relatives for the weekend, so I figured we could shoot the shit. Remember, kids, in America, 21 to drink. Most likely American. I have a little sister who's 15. They come over, and she stayed up in her room the entire time. We were all a bit tipsy, and my girlfriend's stepbrother asked if he could use the washroom. Maybe not American, maybe British people. Holy shit, they're British. I pointed him to the one down the hall. My girlfriend and I were preoccupied and didn't even realize how much time he was taking until we heard raised voices upstairs. Holy shit. We immediately went up to check what was going on and found my sister crying. Hell no. Dude had gone up instead of using the washroom. My sister's door had been ajar, so he apparently walked into her room. All details I managed to wrangle from my crying sister, by the way. She was taken by a shock and was trying to stay calm, but he wasn't leaving. He was trying to chat her up. Millionaire's dungeon lobotomy. She told him to get the fuck out, and he closed the door behind him instead, which is why she started freaking out. She tried to get past him and open the door, and he grabbed her, but she managed to open it anyways. I had reached the landing by then, and so he backed off. Ooh. Buddy. You gonna have to fucking knock his ass out? Obviously, I was super fucking pissed. That is an understatement there, sir. You take him out back. Give him the old Yeller treatment and be on your day. There was a lot of screaming going on. Lots of accusations. We were all drunk except my sister. Getting the story from her girlfriend's stepbrother was stuttering and deflecting. I'm pretty sure I was threatening violence at some point. I mean, shit, I would too. Just saying. Just saying. Anywho. My girlfriend was trying to be the mediator. She said I had to calm down. There's a lowercase I, by the way, that's gonna piss me off. To calm down and couldn't fly off the handle based off words of mouth. But I was there. I saw my sister crying and panicked. I know what she's like, and I know she wouldn't lie about something like this. Why would she? Fair point. I told her stepbrother to get out of my house. My girlfriend kept saying we could sort this out and have a proper conversation, but I didn't see what conversation was left to be had. Facts. Fucking straight facts, dude. So fucking ridiculous, dude. Like, you don't fuck with that. You really don't fuck with that. Eventually, she said that if my sister was lying in front of my... She said, what if my sister was lying in front of my sister's face? Oh, hell no. I asked her what on earth would make her think that, and she said she's a kid and could be making it up for attention. Huh? Like the title said, I lost my shit. I told her to get the fuck out, and afterwards she kept calling me, but I ignored everything. The dust has settled a bit. I went over everything again with my little sister. She promised me it had happened the way she was telling me. She told me she was scared, and he was going to SA her. My girlfriend texted me this morning saying I shouldn't have raised my voice like that, and I scared her. I thought of apologizing, but then she still hadn't said a word. about apologizing to my sister for addressing the issue with her stepbrother. I only replied that we had to talk. And she said there's nothing to talk about. There's no hard proof, in her words. And the stepbrother ended up doing nothing. So she told me she would deal with him and I should drop it. IDK if I'm the asshole for the way I handled this. Maybe if cooler heads prevailed, the silent treatment wouldn't have happened. And we could have discussed everything. IDK what to do for now. I love that girl. I don't want this to be over. I want some advice. Where to go from here? Here's the advice. If she is currently just trying to cope hard and you know, she here's the thing. Oh, but like nothing happened. Yes, because she got away. Okay. What you should never do is if a girl tells you to get the fuck out of her room, you get the fuck out of her room. Period. End of story. It doesn't fucking matter who you are, okay? The fact that she was screaming, okay? Why would a girl, like, first off, why would his stepsister, why would his sister lie about her stepbrother? Okay. If they're all out, if they're all hanging out, and Buddy is going through, right? They're all hanging out, and Buddy's going up to her room and doing this shit. Both of them need to get the fuck out. Period. I do not give a fuck. But there is an update. So, let's look at this update. Look, make this one a bit bigger. Alright, so here is the update. This is about a month ago. First off, thanks everyone who commented on my previous post. I tried to read as many comments as I could. I got some great advice. Amen, brother. My girlfriend asked me yesterday if we could talk in person. I agreed. We met at a public park. She showed up already looking on the verge of tears. User Buttered Crumpet 09. Your comment was goated. I basically said it word for word. Her. She let me speak and was silent for a long time. Before she said she was sorry for the way she had reacted, she told me she had been drunk and panicked and hadn't been thinking clearly. So was trying to stop it from becoming a fight. We discussed her stepbrother. She told me he has a weird streak and acts oddly sometimes. Yeah, that's kind of fucking wild, dude. If you considered him going to a 15-year-old girl's room and shutting the door behind him after she told him to get out of his room, weird? Kind of sus. She told me he generally could have made a mistake and didn't mean any harm. Okay, hold on. I've been drunk before. Okay. I drink. Well, I did drink, okay? Even when I'm drunk, I have enough mental capacity to know where the fuck the bathroom is, okay? I know I have enough cognitive function to know the difference between a toilet and a fucking bedroom. Huh? Like the fuck? One harm. I asked why he'd gone upstairs in the first place and why'd he shut himself in with my sister on finding out he was in the wrong room. Facts. No answer. Yeah, because you have no fucking answer for that. There is no. Hey, buddy, it's down here to the left. You went upstairs to the right. That's opposite. I asked how she was so sure he had no perverted intentions. No answer. Because she can't. She needs to stop defending that man. So, some of you suggested that the stepbrother might have had a history and even might have done something to her. I didn't outright say it, but I was implying it. I kept saying, what if he had gone further? What if he assaulted someone before and you didn't know about it? I asked if there had been incidents like this before and how she could possibly Down. You didn't say you put an S. Down, please. Downplay what happened. She didn't have anything to say, but again, at that point, she was too choked up to speak properly, so I didn't think she could have answered even if she wanted to. It's not about that. Anyways, I wasn't there to listen to excuses or justifications. I told her that. She asked me if we were over, and I said the only way we could move forward was if she apologized to my little sister and stopped all contact with her stepbrother. I mean, I think that's pretty fucking fair. Fucking, that's kind of very, he's fucked in the head. I just don't see a scenario where my sister feels comfortable around him again. Who would? Not me. She told me she didn't want to lose me, but she couldn't do what I asked from her. So I told her, yes, we're done. It's either Op or your stepbrother. And you know what? Choosing your stepbrother, wrong answer. My parents came back this morning, by the way. Like I said, they had been out of town at relatives' place. I hadn't told them about this over the phone. I just said an incident had happened and I would explain when they got back. My sister asked me to speak to them on her behalf and I told them everything. My dad gave me a lot of shit, rightfully so. He says he wants to speak to my ex's parents about this, let them know what their son did. Police here are about as useful as tits on a bowl, but we discussed it and we're going to file a report. Don't know what the fuck that other thing is. Anyways, I highly doubt it will go anywhere, but at least will be a record in the system. My sister is doing better. She was really shaken up. She asked if she could sleep in my parents' room or mine for a bit. We'll probably arrange a therapy or counseling session for her and let her decide if she wants to continue. Going to take her out bowling and then we'll get food. Just the two of us, so I can apologize on my part. Again, no capital I am going to be pissed off. I feel upset, I feel guilty. Actually, I trusted my ex and me being naive put my little sister in danger. I've always thought I was a responsible person and this happened when I was supposed to be in charge. It's fucking me up. Pissed at myself, not gonna lie, but we move on. I mean, but you can't really be blaming yourself, right? If you don't have complete information, if you don't have the full knowledge of what's going on, that's not your fault. That's your ex-girlfriend's fault for being a fucking bitch and not telling you. And by the way, can I bring like my stepbrother over? Like he totally doesn't have like a weird streak with people and isn't kind of fucking mentally fucked. Hey, thanks, bye. Like, get the fuck out of here. My favorite comments to read were the ones telling me what to do to the stepbrother. I don't ever want to see his face again, but in case I do, someone let me know. Oh God. I'm not gonna say that. Edit some things. People have asked if I can run a background check or something. I don't think it's legal for a civilian to do that in my country. Oh, he's Portuguese. Damn. And IDK if I can request one. Also, though, also to everyone commenting about underage drinking, I was confused. Not a problem here at Lamau. I wouldn't be incriminating myself or anything by filing a report, so don't worry. Okay, so Portuguese. Shout out to Portugal. But like, let's make it like a half shout out. Because that brother's kind of fucking weird.